Hello. Okay, this is a real long downtown match. Yeah, this is the kind of thing I like to post. This is from about a week ago, and I've got a few things from this week, but it's going to take me some time to get them all rendered and stuff. This is just a what do you call it? A slugfest. Basically just trying like heck and just barely making it at the end. Here I'm, doing my usual thing of running straight to center in the bender, and wasn't sure if I'd make it there for a minute. I was picking up some interference, but I did get it. Now here's where it usually gets interesting. In this case, we got the that's probably Vermouth trying to get his hammer jump going. Managed to interfere with that, lost the bender, and we're going to lose the center anyway. That's the way it goes. You think you're doing good, but nah. Too much stuff coming in, nobody coming in from blue, so I'm not sure. I think I stopped here to say, so I can't remember what clever little remark I stopped to say there. In my absence, yeah, we've got the center going on again. And now the center is down, and red has tank, red has the tank node, but we got the tank. Since I spotted the tank here, I'm going to try to support him. This is not the ideal. This is not the ideal vehicle to support the tank in. It'd be better to have a Scorpion, but at least I do have an Avril. I'm going to abandon him since I don't have a Scorpion. I thought I'd come in here and take out the Prime, but apparently we don't have the center. I thought we did. It wasn't completely built, and now it's under fire. And I doubt I'm going to stay alive long enough to, yeah, now it's down. I could shoot at it, but there's too many people in here defending. I just killed Shellcar like 3 times there. Poor guy. Center's down again, and the tank's under fire. It's going to be like this pretty much the whole match. It's pretty much just there's that red orb, and he had his Avril out. I was lucky enough to jump out in time. I'm going to try and shoot down the node before he gets to the prime, or to the center, which, yeah, he'll probably, no, he's not going to make it. Our orb is parked up on the 2nd level there, which is a good place for him. See if I can knock out some of these red people trying to take out the center. We're not doing too bad. It's really even. This whole match is really even. I think we'll get knocked back to our prime once or twice, but actually we're going to spend a good deal of this match trailing, and it's really looked unlikely that we would win for much of it. At the moment, it's even, but we're going to lose ground here shortly, I think, if I remember correctly. Oh. I have the orb. Been having a little bit of trouble with this setup. This thing I got set up for this recording is actually, I don't know, it's maybe a little overly complicated. I don't know. I threw another hard drive into it, so I got 2 1 terabyte drives rated together, which really doesn't help at all. Really, there's some kind of I think it might be some kind of issue with the drivers for these drives. It causes frame insertions, which causes a lot of jerkiness, and I've actually found one of the best things I can do is just to reboot the machine a few times and then do a test capture. And if I don't see a whole bunch of inserted frames right away, it means I'm going to get a somewhat smoother capture, but I still get a few inserted frames here and there. I think it's got something to do probably with the motherboard, just with the drivers for the motherboard, or with the hardware of the motherboard itself. Maybe I should possibly just get a different motherboard for this thing. That might be the best thing to do. I don't know if I want to spend all this kind of money though. I don't know what a good motherboard would be for this kind of application either. Really, I mean, it ought to be fast enough. I mean, it's the capture computer. It's not the most up-to-date thing in the world, but it does have a pretty fast Core 2 Dual in it, and decent amount of memory, and That ought to be enough, I would think. It's only got an 8800 GT video card, but not sure that it really needs a fast one for this, although it might help with the rendering and so on. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I've spent enough money on this stuff for a while. This works well enough as long as I baby it.
Attack the tank mode.
And then the cheap case that I got for free out of somebody's garage is kind of falling apart. The little switches on the front started acting up, and the thing would turn itself off in the middle. And I was thinking I had memory problems and hard drive problems and everything else, but no, it's really just the power switch is screwed up.
Got it.
I just basically took it apart and sprayed all kinds of cleaner and shit in it. Greased it up really good. Now it works okay.
Defend the tank mode.
Obviously there's not a whole lot to talk about with the actual match. As you can see, we're still fighting over the center. Here we're in about 6 minutes in. No sign of any progress on either side. This is the kind of thing I like, you know. This is just a constant fight, back and forth, back and forth. It still hasn't really heated up completely. We're still just kind of screwing around here. But you know, you can tell when both sides really start to get into it. Now here we're starting to see them. You can tell when the sides start to get into it, when they're starting to really make an effort. You know, a lot of the times people get in here and you get the sense that they're just kind of screwing around. They don't really care what happens, but you can tell when they're trying to win.
I have the orb.
It's getting a little harder now. We just lost the center, but we're working on getting it back. We'll probably get it back. I'm gonna hang back here. They got a tank coming in. Yeah, this is getting serious. I'm gonna hang back here and just shoot off about 5 or 6 arrows and try to take out some of those vehicles across the way. Especially that tank. That tank's a huge problem. The tank is down and we got the tank node, so we'll pick up the tank on the next go around unless Red takes it back, so that's always a good thing. That's really the major strategic issue on this map right here, is that tank node, you know. There's the question of who has the tank currently. I mean the real tank, not the tank node. Where is that tank? And who has the tank node? And if the tank goes down, who has the tank node at that moment? Because about a minute or two after that, there's going to be a new tank spawn out. And you'd like to be the team that has the tank node at that time, so. Oh, did I have the node? Yes, I might have had the node there. I'm not sure. It's always really annoying when you're trying to hold the node and you trying to hold the node with the orb and you step out of range of the node for just an instant. And that's the instant they jump in there and cap with it. I'm feeling a little defensive. This guy, I'm having issues with this guy behind me. I'm wanting to back up and cover, and this guy's getting in my way. They're always in my way. I can't blame him for that. He's trying to get out there to do some good, and I was actually making a mistake. I should have gone out there in front of him, so. Because we haven't quite lost control of the center yet. See if I can knock out that. No, the guy with the orb saved me. Yeah, he's down.
I'm in position.
I was trying to knock down that orb carrier, but fortunately the orb carrier had the node covered, so he couldn't cap it in spite of me. But this is a good spot for the bender, though. This is a real good spot for the bender. Was that a deemer that just went off? Yeah, probably a red deemer. Probably a red deemer. You can actually cover the center really well with the bender from here. Oh, yeah, except you gotta watch out for the incoming scorpions always. Yeah, absolutely. Yep, we're back to shooting it out for the center. We're now center's down. Tank is down. Now it's getting a little bit more. Now it's getting a little more intense. We're just didn't last long with that. We've got the tank. The red orb is heading in for the tank. Yeah, of course. They're gonna cap the tank with. Well, the red orb is down. Okay. Yeah, we're not doing too bad here actually.
Attack the tank.
But now the center and the tank are both turning red. Okay.
Attack the tank node.
Still 100 to 100. 10 minutes in. I was gonna just suicide on that bender to deny the map, but they've got another bender cruising around the outside. It's starting to turn in Red's favor here. Oh, screwed up. Gonna try to grab that orb, pell off, pell to suicide. So, and now we're getting in trouble. I'm just trying to race to the prime so I can. Oh, here we go. Take that arrow for the tank. Knock this guy out before he can do any more damage. Nope, there he is. Oh.
Grab the Redeemer.
But we got the center back.
Tank mode.
Isn't that nice? Feel like you're accomplishing something, don't you? No. This is just going back and forth. Just the like I said, just the whole thing. Just the whole match is pretty much just like this. Just shooting it out for the center, more or less. I do believe it at one point or another we are going to lose our prime, but it hasn't happened yet. There's a pesky mana. I love dancing around and taking out those manas with the now it's getting intense. This is the kind of thing I like. Oh, yeah, there's always some wiseacre coming in with a scorpion or a mana or something like that.
Grab your orb.
Still shooting it out for center, 100 to 100.
I have the orb.
Avoid, yeah. It's getting a little. We might lose our prime now. Yeah, there's a guy coming in for it. I probably should have kept shooting in center, but I want to take this guy down. That's Holsing. That leaves me back here. Oh, now we're gonna. Oh God. That was close. I'm going to shoot him down off his board. Yeah, he's down. I should probably suicide on that thing. No, waited too long. Yeah, those bender shock balls, they have a little bit more range than you think they do. That's the problem with them. Yeah, I got them that time. I think I got the orb here, don't I? Yep. Here we go. I want the tank to escort me, but I don't want, yeah. If he'd just go forward like he should so I can get out there. He wants me to go ahead of him, so, you big chicken. He's going to lose that tank anyway. There's too much fire out there. He doesn't need to go forward. I should go around the other way. But no, okay, well, we're all screwing up here. Ah, here's my second chance. This thing. Now, here's a play you hardly ever see. The paladin goes forward with his shield up, and I just run in right behind it, and he just sweeps everybody out of the way so I can cap. Now, why don't you ever see that? How come that doesn't happen all the time? You'd think with the paladin, you know, if the paladin being such a challenge, so to speak, that people would use it for that, because it really is good for that. I mean, it's not that we managed to hold it or anything, but just the fact that we were able to do that, you know. Of course, yeah, it doesn't help that he's really only going to live just long enough to accomplish that, and then by the time, just about the time you cap, he's gonna die. But maybe they don't like that. Yeah, we're not really accomplishing anything here. That was a nice play, but we're still just desperately trying to get the center back before we lose our prime. I think we are going to lose our prime this time. Our orb is motionless on the ground out in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, we're going to lose our prime, I believe. Yep, there it goes. Now we're in trouble. We're going to lose some points off the core now, I think. Yeah, it's turning red.
Attack the prime node.
Red's back there trying to get the Deemer while they're at it.
Blue core is vulnerable.
Now they got their bender coming in. Yeah, we're in deep trouble here. They're about to finish building it. If they haven't already. They're just about there. I'm trying to get into this other doorway because that bender's in the way on this side, but all I'm going to do is lay myself open for people coming in on this side, and that's going to be into that paladin. And now we have nothing to defend the core. Ah, but the prime is down. Good. Lucky us. Yeah, these teams are actually very evenly matched because you see we're not completely falling apart even when we're pushed back this far. You know, we're putting up some resistance, and we're actually starting to get in a position here where we might take the center back if we can. Oh,
Grab the shape charge.
maybe. Yeah, now we got the tank in here, which is exactly what we needed to do. Got people supporting the tank, so there goes the orb on his way out. I think I'm going for the mine, for the mine back here. I think I see it back here. Yep, there it is.
Attack the tank node.
I'm not going for the tank with it because I can see that's under fire anyway. The tank node is down, and we got the tank in the prime, so I ain't worried about that. Picking up all kinds of fire. Got the boots there. My chances of getting to the node with this is really pretty remote, but I'm gonna take. There's nothing else I can do, and if nothing else, I'm distracting them from the orb carrier, who's basically taking his sweet time. He won't make it either, I don't think. Well, maybe he will. Nope, he's down.
Attack the tank node.
Yeah, we pretty much got the tank in the prime, and that's all. Oh, there's the red orb sitting on the ground. That's a good place for it. Let me heal this guy. Let him go forward. He won't make it. It'd be nice if I had the orb now, but nah, that's not gonna happen. There we go. Shot down the red orb. Suicide on it. Now, if our orb would move forward, who's got the orb? Nobody, probably. And I'm not grabbing it either like an idiot. No, I'm gonna take this guy out. It would be really nice, you know, with the tank in there. Somebody really needs to run the orb. But we're failing here, is what we're doing. Yeah. Orb still completely motionless, and you don't see me grabbing it either, do you? Nope. Going after the nuke. That's what I'm doing. Got it. Let's see if I live long enough to do anything with it. Yep, just about. Shield car. I was lucky that was him. You can tell, yeah, I was lucky he was an inexperienced player because I was able to fake him out like that. A lot of this game is, oh, we're losing our prime again. I'm going to have to use this nuke just to get it back. Yeah, that's exactly what's going to happen. There we go. I'll be lucky if it doesn't get denied, but I think we'll get it. Well, I killed everybody in there, but the nuke had a shield on it, so the nuke didn't take it out. That's the problem. Well, we'll cap it right there. So yeah, that's about as good as it's gonna get. A lot of this game well, I've mentioned before, you don't necessarily want to get into these confrontations where you actually have to shoot people, you know. Yeah. Contrary to what you might think, the point of this game is not necessarily to shoot people whenever you can. A lot of this, the point of this game is to capture nodes. People forget that. I mean, they just go in here and just start shooting at everything that moves. But you know, yeah. In truth, you know, shooting everything that moves is actually not job one. Job one is taking the nodes, and they forget that. But a lot of this game is, you know, when you get into these little confrontations where you actually have to shoot at people, a lot of it is just, you know, reading the situation. There's a nice kill. There's a lot of it is just reading the situation and making the right move at the right time. You know. Like me and Shilkar out there with the Deemer there. I came in with the Scorpion. He came in with the Manta. The Scorpion kind of trumps the Manta, doesn't it? You know. So, but yet I definitely need to grab that Deemer. So I got to get out of the Scorpion to get the Deemer. But when I got out of it, he could have stopped me with that Manta if he'd been quick. But I'm going to counter that by getting right the hell back into the Scorpion as soon as possible and then taking him out with that. But yeah, he could have did it. I mean, he could have got out of the Manta. If he had an Abril, he could have put an Abril out on him and put an Abril on the Scorpion. And yeah, there we are. Yeah, we're probably going to lose some points off the core there. And once he gets one Abril into the Scorpion, he's one away from taking it out. So when I jump back into the Scorpion to save myself from his Manta after I grab the nuke, he can lay another Abril into the Scorpion, take out the Scorpion and the nuke, thus neutralizing the threat. I don't know if I still, I threw away that nuke already. This right here, we just lost a few points. We're 89 to 100 now. At this point, it's looking like we're going to lose. I mean, I'm doing a pretty good job of just barely hanging on to the prime, but that's as far as we're taking it for now.
Double kill.
I'm lucky I'm getting all this support from these people with these, oh, there we go. That's something you gotta watch out for. Is if you're right in front of those steps right there, a Scorpion can come in and suicide on you, and he can take you out even though you're up on the dock.
8. Attack the tank.
The suicide
6,
blast will go up those
5,
steps.
4, 3, 2. Grab the shield charge. Overtime.
Yeah, we got the center back, yeah, so we lost about 11 points there, but we're back in the game, just barely. Oh, we're already in overtime. Oh my god, where does the time go? Oh lord.
Grab the Redeemer.
Yeah, both cores are ticking down. It's all about holding just enough of the map. So both cores are ticking down, but we're still behind. We just have to hold on to enough of the map, and well, we actually need to keep an advantage on the map in order to win this, even on a timeout. So yeah, it really does look pretty desperate for us, because we haven't been doing really good at holding the map. There's that Nick. Yeah, make a play for it. He got it. Oh, dang it. I gotta knock him out now. And I failed to do it. It's a red deemer. I have to stop and announce. Well, I'm not going to stop, am I? I usually stop and make an announcement, like red deemer, just to let everybody know that, yes, red. I cannot let them build this damn node, because if they do, with that deemer out there, about 2 seconds after this node gets built, our prime's going down, because he's going to nuke it. Unless he goes down. If he dies, which he probably will, I think that's what happened, because it looks very much. No, we got the center. We got the center back. Oh, thank God. Of course, the longer it takes for them to use that nuke, the higher the chance that the guy's not going to get to use it, because he's going to get killed. So, after about a minute or two, you generally stop worrying about it, and then maybe you get surprised later. I was going to suicide on that, but I'd rather keep this thing alive and try to take people out. As long as we're not... Oh, that tank's out there, isn't it? But the orb came in behind me and capped, but that tank is out there, so I got to worry about him. I believe the tank is out there. Is that the tank? If I can... Yeah, that's that tank. I'm trying to get lined up for a suicide. Completely screwed up the suicide. And there's a bender between me and the tank, so the best I can hope for to take that bender out. Let me move this thing forward. If I get into the back seat now, the tank is out, I think. So I got to run forward, tag the center, pick up the orb. If I can stay alive, I'm just gonna cap because there's that damn tank again.
Grab your orb.
I thought the tank was down, but I think he just backed up behind the wall there. Yeah, this is heating up very bad. We are still behind. I'm pretty much convinced all through this we're gonna lose, but it's all it's business as usual. You got to keep playing as if you have a chance, even because you really do have a chance, even when it looks desperate like this. That's what you have to keep. That's what you have to keep in mind. Just because it looks like you're losing doesn't mean you're gonna lose. You just have to keep playing. There's a lot more to it than what you see. I mean, a lot of these games get turned around. Oh yeah, I've screwed up here. Once again, I've gotten confused about which side of the map that I'm on, and it's often very hard to recover from this, even though you're really not that far from where you need to be. The fact of the matter is, it's often just too damn far. Even this is just a bad spot to be in. Yeah. I should have went up the other way. I just threw that tank away, is what I did. Not being an asset to my team. Well, what can I say? I'm not a god, even though I look like one. Now, let's see. We're doing better though. I mean, despite my screw up there, we do have hold of it. Yeah, the score is starting to slowly turn in our. Well, we're still behind though, aren't we? It's getting a little closer, 38 to 43. This could definitely go either way. It's going to be like this right down to the wire pretty much. We're not going to get out ahead until right towards the end. Oh. Yeah, we were lucky we didn't lose the center there, but the red was down, so. But yeah, we're looking pretty good. I like being in this position right at the center with the bender. I'm even going to go forward and provide some support for this guy in his bid to cap the prime. If the center doesn't go down unexpectedly, we might actually get somewhere here. Yeah, the center's under fire. We're not going to get this. Yeah.
shape charge.
So much for that push. We need to get the hell back to center before that goes down now. Oh. I was looking for a vehicle. There's no vehicles out there. Oh!
Attack
Except for the
center
Deemer.
mode.
Yep, center just went down. These games turn very quickly. You really have to react quick, you know? You know, it's on the one hand you can react quick, but on the other hand, it's on the other hand you have to react quick, and sometimes you have to react a little bit quicker than you can react. It's a problem. I'm not going to make this either. Yeah, close.
Attack the tank node.
Hopefully somebody else will pick it up and finish up that. Yeah, we got it. 17 to 19. It's been in overtime for about a year, I think. Once again, aborted the suicide because there's somebody up there on that upper level trying to shoot it down again. I hate it when, well, it's actually pretty effective if they can, especially when they jump up there with the orb. Yeah, there he is. That guy jumped up there with the orb to save himself, and he's hoping he can come out here and knock out orb and cap the center back. 12 to 13. We're just on the edge of getting out. If I can,
Attack the tank.
yeah, they've been Red's been controlling the tank pretty consistently all through this. They've still got the tank at this point. Their orb is, yeah. Now they're doomed. Now they're doomed. We got their prime down. They might still have that tank though. I need to worry about that. Well, I need to get over there before I can worry about the tank.
Attack the enemy core.
Yeah, I'll see the tank when I come around this corner. Is he in there? No, they got a bender in there. Oh, that's it. Okay, nice game. Have a good.
Match.
Oh yeah, take it.